welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natasha. Go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back and thanks so much for tuning in. So today I'm going to be doing like a transformation glow up. I've been looking crazy, dusty, so I had to get my hair together. I have a quick weave in. You guys know I love me a flip over moment. It's just so effortless and cute. And I did a quick makeup look because I am going to be going out. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure you guys are liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and keep watching. All right guys, so we are going to be getting ready for the weekend. So the weekend is approaching. I look crazy. I haven't seen my girls in a while, so we're going to get drinks and laugh and kiki, all that stuff. So I just want to get cute. I feel like I have been fighting for my that's rude. We're going to turn that off. I've been fighting for my life for the past few weeks. So it's time to get it together, okay? I haven't been doing my hair. Makeup hasn't been done, like nothing. So today I'm gonna do my hair first, but we're gonna do something a little different. It's not gonna be your typical wig install because you guys know I would be doing that right before I go out. I'm gonna be doing a quick weave. I've been really into them lately. I did one before my trip a few weeks ago and I loved it. It was so easy. Literally get up, go, curl my hair, call it a day. I don't have to worry about my lace showing, this and that. I used to be a quick weave girl down to the ground. I still am, but you know, wigs took over. So I have this hair from Nadula. Nadula hair sent over these bundles. So I did dye them jet black because my hair is now jet black. I didn't show that. If you guys want a more in-depth quick weave tutorial, like this video, comment down below. We can get into it, okay? But I dyed my hair jet black before I left, so I had to do the bundles jet black, okay? We look crazy. My hair is just washed and my hair's looking a little thin, but we're not gonna talk about that. So I got 3 bundles of 22 inch. I wanted them all to be the same just so that the hair was super full. I didn't really care too much for length. I feel like the 22 gives me room to like cut and layer. I want it to be really layered and blah blah boom. So yeah, I'm gonna do this voiceover style because it's gonna be easier, but stay tuned because I'm gonna answer all your quick weave questions. We're gonna go through every step. All the products that you need is gonna be very, very, very informative. So make sure you guys are staying tuned. So I'm really excited. So thanks Nadula for sending bundles because I've been in my bundle bag. I have, and it might just be making a comeback. The wigs right now are just not, they're cute, but it's just not practical for me right now. And I've been super busy with life. So like having to fix lace every day is crazy. So enough of me rambling. I'm about to start this process and tell you guys how to get this look. Well, not this look, but the next look. We're getting straight into this quick weave and I'm super excited because I don't think I've showed you guys a quick weave since about last year. I've been really into them. And yeah, so this is how my hair looks. You guys know I cut my hair in October, I believe, and it's kind of growing out, so I'm able to have leave out now. It is still short, but yeah, so that's what I'm working with. I'm gonna be showing you guys what you guys will be needing: a wig cap, this weave protectant, we'll talk about that in a second, and this even spray. This is the hack right here. You're gonna need this, and glue, but I'll show you guys that later. So you want to start off by parting out your hair. For this hairstyle, I'm gonna be doing a flip over method. So I'm literally just leaving like the perimeter of my hair. I did this hairstyle a few weeks ago and I left out too much. It was just too thick, so you can clearly see the gap and separation from the quick weave and the leave out, and I did not like that. So I wanted to leave out as little as possible. But the thing that was freaking me out was like sometimes, no, not sometimes, whenever you do a quick weave, whatever you leave out is what you leave out. There's no going back. There's no taking anything else out. That's it. So you have to be sure that it's enough. But as long as it covers the tracks, you'll be good. And how you lay the tracks makes a difference. And I know how to lay my tracks, so I'm good. So I'm just parting out the perimeter of my hair. I'm making sure that it is even, straight across. Part it how you want. If you want to leave less out, do that. If you want to leave more out, do that. If you have longer hair, you can leave out more because it's basically going to be like wearing a half wig, but my hair is short. So if I leave out too much in the front, it's literally going to be clockable, and I don't want that. I did wash and condition my hair the night before doing this install, and when I went to bed I did some Nairobi foam and slicked my hair back because I have a pixie cut, so I don't have to do braids or anything like that. If you have longer hair, definitely braid your hair back. They don't have to be tiny braids, they don't have to be perfect braids, just something that will have like a flat foundation. If you don't know how to braid, do like what I used to do and do a little bun in the back. Just do a little bun and you'll be good to go. So now I'm putting on this liquid cap, and this literally protects your hair from the glue. A lot of people think that quick weaves take your hair out, Every hairstyle is going to have a con. If you get a sew-in, it could be braided too tight and break your hair. If you get tape-ins, the tapes could pull out your hair. If you get a frontal, it could pull out your edges. It's all about how you take care of your hair. It's not the hairstyle, it's you, baby. So I've never had any problems with the quick weave. It's always been protective. It's never taken out any of my edges. I've never had any glue take out my hair, nothing like that. So this product I put around the perimeter of my hair because I don't have braids. It helps adhere the cap to my hair, and it helps the quick weave last. So I used to put this all over, but it was just super messy and it would just make my hair super hard and it would take forever to dry. So I literally just put that around the perimeter of my hair, which protects my hair. And then I go in with the Even spray, which you guys are going to see in a second, and I spray it all over and sit under the dryer for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I love the Even spray. LaRasia put me onto that for quick weave. Shout out to her for that. It's basically like a spray version of the liquid cap, and it's not as messy. So the Even spray is what I normally use to melt my lace, lay my lace, but it's like a protective shield. Once you spray it all over your head, it gets a little hard, so it protects your hair from the glue. The 2 caps, you guys saw I put on 2 wig caps, that protects my hair from the glue as well. So I'm telling you guys, when I take this off, there's no glue on my hair. Nothing rips off, none of that. And the removal is easy. All I do is wet my hair, put some conditioner around the edges, and it slides off. And this is reusable. So maybe one day we will do a reinstall with the bundles, but for now we're just going to focus on putting the quick weave on. I'm back from under the dryer, and now I'm gonna cut the cap. This part is very important. Take your time because you can cut your hair. You can, but pull the wig cap and just cut around the perimeter. And because I applied the spray and that liquid cap, the cap is on, baby. It is secure. So it's not gonna lift or anything like that. So that's why I love the quick weaves. Like, oh my gosh, it's just when I cut the cap and it's clean like that, I know I did my big one. All right, you guys, it's super, super easy. Laying down the foundation is the easy part. That's why it's so crazy to me. Like, I respect everybody in their craft, but like quick weaves are so expensive now. And it's like, you could really do it at home. I mean, there's nothing like getting your hair done at the salon, but like you could really do it at home, like for real, for real. So anyways, I cut the perimeter. I'm going to show you guys the back. I did cut the back a little too high up, but I don't care about that anyway, because I don't like anything like tacked on the nape of my neck. Like that is like, ugh, my pet peeve. Like even when I would get my hair braided, I would hate when like the braids were just like at the back of my neck. Like, oh my, I'm like itching my neck right now. Like, oh my gosh. So I kind of purposely cut it a little bit so that I wouldn't like be pulling and tugging, and that's it. So this is on, it's secure. You guys see it's like firm, it's thick, so it's not, no glue's getting through. So I know a lot of people also are gonna ask, well, how long does this last? You guys know me, I switch my hair out, but lately I've just been in this mood. Like I just want to get up and go. I don't want to have to do my hair every day. So, you know, it could last me a week. It could last me 3 weeks. Honestly, a quick weave is really supposed to last about a month. If, you know, taken care of correctly, wrap your hair every night, wear your bonnet, it can last up to a month, especially now that quick weaves have advanced. We're using better quality hair. So we're not having to take it out because the hair is, trash, you know. So yeah, the back is looking a little janky, but it's cool. So now it's time to glue these bundles in, and I'm showing you guys the glue because I did not show you guys earlier. So you guys are gonna need 4 products. Don't forget the glue. These are the bundles. This is a body wave, and it's 3 bundles of 22 inch. I just did all the same length because as the tracks are moving up in your head, you guys, it's naturally layering. So to get that layered effect, you don't have to actually get 22, 20, and 18. You can literally get the same length, but it's still going to be full, and the density throughout the wig is going to be, throughout the quick weave is going to be full from like root to bottom, versus you having 20 inches at the bottom and it's bulky, and then there's going to be a separation of 20 inch. Like, baby, just do one length throughout. It just depends on what you're going for, because you know me, I'm going to layer my hair anyways, but for this, I just wanted to have a nice foundation. Okay, so I like to measure my hair from ear to ear. You guys are gonna see me doing that. I'm just kind of taking the tracks, measuring it, cutting it, gluing it, boom, that's it. I just press the track onto my cap. I don't use a blow dry or anything. The glue dries fast and it sets. Typically after I'm completely done with my quick weave, I will let my hair kind of dry and set by itself for about 10 to 15 minutes before I start combing and styling so I don't rip anything out. But once it's set, especially like the next day, you can comb your hair. The tracks are not going to come out, none of that. Like I'm telling you guys, a quick weave is foolproof, okay? Do not be afraid. I got you. So I like to apply my tracks in like a curved or like U motion because it just flows a lot better. Like when you curl the hair, when you layer the hair, it just has a flow to it versus putting the tracks straight across. So I like to curve them, and for the first bundle and a half to two bundles, depending on how much hair you need, how big your head is or how little your head is, I like to pack my tracks on. Like they are literally touching, okay, until I get to about 3/4 until I'm almost done. They are touching, and then I start to separate them because I want the top to be a lot more natural, a lot flatter. I do want my hair to be full, but I don't want it to look bulky. So that's a huge thing that I've learned over the last few years. Like pack it in the back, spread it out at the top. And this was after the first bundle was applied. And like I said, the tracks were touching and it just looks nice and full. There's no gaps, there's no spaces. And yeah, it just looks really good. Like I'm so proud of myself. So now I'm going in with the second bundle and I'm doing the same thing. And yeah, that's it. Just you guys measure, cut, and then glue. Laying your tracks in that curved motion also avoids you having a lot of track around the perimeter and allows you to have less leave out. So you guys see how I have that little bit of leave out? It literally covers the tracks and is going to cover the rest of the tracks. And this is two bundles in, two complete bundles. It looks so full. It looks so good. And now we're working on the third bundle, and I am doing it more in a horseshoe motion because I'm about to close it off. So I'm going to do it in a horseshoe motion until I start laying the tracks different, and I'm going to show you in a second because I can show you better than I can tell you. Well, I'm going to do both, but you guys get what I'm saying. So once that horseshoe shape is about this size, I'm gonna just start laying the tracks across, okay? Because now we wanna close it. We have to close the quick weave so that you don't see any tracks. You want it to basically be invisible. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lay those tracks across, and then I'm gonna create a little rectangle. And when we get to the rectangle, I will further explain what I'm doing. So this is all I have left of the third bundle, and that's all you're gonna need. And I'm closing it off one more time. I thought it was done, but I'm going to close it off one more time, and then we're going to start the actual flip over method. So I'm just double checking before I continue and making sure that my edges cover my tracks. And I was so proud because sometimes I get nervous. I just get so nervous about like committed hairstyles, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, so I'm going to be putting the tracks horizontal, and then we're gonna do vertical. So of course we all know we learned this trick from Ivy. She showed us the little like tracks, you know what I'm saying, in the little rectangle. So I do it on each side. I go back and forth. So I did one on the left side, I'm doing one on the right side, one on the left side, one on the right side. And I'm gonna continue that until I have a little square down the middle. And I like this method a little bit better. I haven't seen Ivy do it like this, but what happens is you have a little bit more versatility of the hair actually being flip over, whether you want it to be pushed back, you want it to the left, you want it to the right, versus having to commit to just doing it to the left side or just doing it to the right side. Because that is the fun and the freedom of a flip over, is that you can put your hair whichever side you want, you know? Whenever you do it just going vertical, you kind of have to commit to the left or the right side, however you lay the tracks. When you do it how I'm about to show you, you can do a half up, half down. You can do it to the left. You can do it to the right. So I really, really like this method a lot more. I'm still trying to perfect it because I feel like sometimes mine looks a little bit more pushed back. It doesn't really stay flipped over. So we're going to work on that. But so far, so good. So now we're about to close it. I believe you guys see that little square right there. We're going to fill that in. So now we're going to do horizontal. Am I saying that right? Vertical, horizontal? I hope so, child. So now we're just going to put those tracks back. And again, they're going to be touching each other. The tracks that I'm laying right here in the front are actually touching each other. You don't want any gaps. You don't want any spaces. You literally want them on top of each other, because as you flip your hair over, you don't want to see any gaps in between the tracks or cap. You just want to see hair and leave out. Okay. So I'm just putting it on top of each other, filling it in. And yeah, super easy. This whole hairstyle takes me about 2.5 hours. I want to say an hour so bad, but no, it takes 2.5 hours, but it's worth it because it lasts up to a month. So it's like 2.5 hours and doesn't cost $800. Sign me up. Laid that last track down, you guys, and we are done. We're done with the install part of this. Now it's time to style it. At this point, I hadn't straightened my leave out or straightened the hair, done anything to the hair. I don't know if I told you guys I did dye the hair jet black, because I dyed my hair jet black a few weeks ago, so I had to just commit to it. And it did not ruin the hair at all. I didn't use a rinse, because if you use a rinse, it's gonna bleed and yada yada yada. I used an actual dye, which can sometimes mess up the integrity of the hair, but it did not in this case. The hair is super silky, super bouncy. It holds a curl. It's very low maintenance. All I do is take my claw clip out and my hair is good to go. So and it's actually a lot fuller than I thought. I thought it's gonna look a little skimpy, but like this hair looks really, really good. And I am obsessed. So I did add some layers to the hair. I kind of cut that out because like to each his own. But I add some layers in the hair and styled the hair. As far as my leave out, I sprayed some heat protectant. I use the Silk Elements because it gives my hair that shine. And this hair did have a high luster, not in a bad way, but different than my hair. So I wanted to make sure my hair had a little shine to it. So I sprayed my edges. I used my mini flat iron. Don't let the steam fool you. It's okay. My hair's fine. And then I just pushed it back. That's all I did. And for the first few days of me wearing this hairstyle, I actually didn't use any edge control or anything until recently. I was just using some Nairobi and hairspray, and it worked just fine, just like I do with my frontals. And it was fine because, you know, I kind of had a fresh perm or whatever. So it worked. But I was tired of slicking my edges every day, and with the edge control, it's fine. So I'm just showing you guys the difference of the hairstyle flipped over. You can do it half up, half down. You can do whatever you want. I love this hairstyle. Who am I? It's like a part of me wants to change my hair every day, but like a part of me is just appreciating waking up and like not having to worry about looking crazy or looking, you know, toe up from the flow up. Like, girl, like I would literally have to put a wig on every day before I left the house, because you guys know I don't sleep in my wig. So like it was really a struggle. But anyways, we're just gonna style the hair. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you guys about this product. So this is product, oh, I forgot the brand, but it's basically a shine spray. I like to spray that before I curl my hair, and when the heat hits it, The curls are so juicy, so bouncy. It has a nice luster to it. And then I lock it in with hairspray. And I'm, of course, using my bigger curling iron because I didn't want curls. I just wanted a lot of body with the layers. So that's pretty much it. You guys have seen me do this 1,000,001 times. You feel me? So like I said, for my edges, I didn't do too much. I just used like some Nairobi and some hairspray just to kind of keep it in place and see how I wanted my baby hairs. I didn't really want to commit to edge control because edge control on your edges makes your hair like super cakey sometimes. So I wasn't feeling that. I just wanted my hair to look really soft and effortless. Again, you don't have to do baby hairs, to each his own, but that's pretty much it, you guys. The hairstyle was super easy. I did my hair, like I said, the day before because I was not doing all this in one day, like absolutely not. So I did my hair the day before, and then we're gonna go over and do my makeup for the day that I went out. But this was supposed to be a more like fun video, but it was literally raining this day, so baby, we kept it real simple, but my hair looks so good. Yes. Guys, so it's the next day, and change of plans. I was gonna get all like cutesy and girly, but it's literally raining outside. It's cloudy, it's ugly, but we're still gonna go out because I don't know when this will be up, but it's gonna rain. So of course, like, we want to like get out and drink, all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna start with my brows. I'm gonna do like a quick glam. Not necessarily a quick face because I still want my face to give, you know? Like, it's only right. And of course my hair is underneath the bonnet. Gonna have to do a little recurl because I was out earlier and I went to work earlier. And this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in, I believe, dark brown. Yep, dark brown. I really don't remember when I bought this or how long I've had this because I haven't bought an Anastasia product in so long, but I saw it in my drawer and I was like, let's use her. She's a staple. So I'm just gonna clean up my brows with some concealer. But on top of it raining, my cycle started and I just feel so tired and the weather is not helping the situation at all. Really freaking sucks. So I'm trying my best here and I'm super late. I was supposed to get up like 2 hours ago, so I was on time. And yeah, so I apologize to my friends. I feel like whenever I do my brows more snatched, it makes my face look like I did more than I actually did. So that's why I'm doing it like this. Like, you guys know sometimes I like the super natural fluffy brow or like a light brow, but when I do them like this, it's just like, it's giving like RBF. So I'm actually gonna do 3 primers. One's really more skincare, the other 2 are primers. So the first one is gonna be this Wet n Wild Essence Primer. It's actually like a liquid, and my face has been kind of dry lately, so I just want something that's gonna help my makeup glide on. It feels like a toner, an essence if you use that. And I just put that all over. I use quite a bit. It's like very silky. It feels like a silky kind of water. I really like this. Whenever I use this, my makeup comes out really good. And at first I was like, what is this? But it's great. Next I'm going into the Peach and Lily Skin Blurring Primer. And I like this because it blurs my skin, but do you guys see the instant glow. It's like, it's really a radiance. It's not like a glowy look. It's like super duper radiant. So again, this is more like a skincare like primer to me. So it has all the benefits that I like. Whenever I want my base to look really good, or if I'm in a rush, I will gravitate more towards skin-like primers because my makeup's just gonna blend a lot better. Like already, yes. So I was gonna use my YSL blurring primer because that primer is amazing, but I don't have it, so I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. Same concept. I just want my skin to look very like blurred and smooth. So I'm gonna be doing a new foundation combo. It was really random, but it's been hitting lately. So I'm gonna be using the Haus Labs and the Dior Backstage. And I do like 1.5 pumps of Haus Labs, and then I do like a little squirt of the Dior. So as I'm putting this on, I'm gonna explain why. So I love the Haus Labs. I feel like it's a really nice foundation, but to me, it's lacking when it comes to like taking pictures. Like it just doesn't like give to me. But the Dior adds that little extra oomph. But for some reason, Dior by itself for me doesn't have that oomph. I always have to add something with the Dior. So the two of them together look really, really good in person. They wear well, and I really, really like it. So I've also been using it with my Juno & Co. sponge. Again, cutting on time and products because, baby, we got to go. So that's how the foundation looks. I really like it. It looks great in person. Once everything's set, you guys are gonna see the whole vision. So I'm going in with my Dior Backstage, almost a primer, concealer in 5W, and it is closer to my skin tone. Not like really, but like close enough. And I'm just gonna put that underneath my eyes, around my mouth. And I also really like this concealer too. It's like a go-to for me. And whenever I do my first layer of concealer, I don't feel the need to make it have to like sit and get tacky. I just blend it out right away. You guys will see the instant difference in coverage in my face with the concealer. All right, so that's blended out, and I love how that makes my face look. Everything just looks even and pretty. So now I'm gonna be going in with my Kevyn Aucoin concealer. I'm back on this. It's amazing. I don't know why I keep going away from it. I think I get tired of showing you guys the same products over and over, but like if it's not broken, don't fix it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going in with SX12, which is a little bit more on the yellow side. It's not super bright, but when it's blended in, oh my gosh, it looks so, again, this one is like a thicker concealer, so it doesn't need to sit. I can blend it out immediately, and a little bit goes a long way. So whenever I put this on, my face just like instantly just like transforms. And boom, that looks great. So I'm gonna set it immediately because this will crease. And I'm using my One Size translucent powder, and I'm just pressing that underneath. And that shine is coming down because we don't want to look greasy. I'm gonna lightly put it over my eyebrows as well because I just hate when the light reflects off my brows. And I'm gonna go into my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in Mahogany. I don't remember what shade I am. I think I was dark, but they didn't have it. And you know, it was the Sephora sale. So when I went into Sephora, I just was like, let me get this because it wasn't like too far off. Like it's like picking up lighter on camera, but it doesn't look too far off from my other powders. So, and truth be told, I meant to do cream blush, but I forgot, so we're just gonna move along. I'm gonna be using the Pat McGrath bronzer. I recently got this and I've used it twice and I really did like it, but I wanna just keep using it to make sure like I really like her, because I honestly don't think, this may be a reach, there's a concealer like that beats Fenty. Like I always go back to Fenty. Like this is good, but like I don't love it. Like it's definitely like a nice shade, but I don't know, it's like comparable to Fenty to me, you know? But it's like, what else are you expecting from a bronzer, Tasha? Like it's a bronzer. And for blush, I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place. This is a volume 1. I like to mix the two colors. It's like the perfect shade. And you guys know I like my little blush trick. I did not create this or come up with it, but I've been doing it. That's why I said mine. And I like to like slightly put it on my eyes too. I'm actually gonna take my bronzer and put it over my eyes. You guys know I have this thing about my eyes being bare. I don't like that. Like, I like something on my eyes, like some kind of depth, because like, what? So I'm gonna be using my One Size mascara because it gets the job done. All right, so we're just gonna dust this away with our powder brush. And the face is done, you guys. I'm gonna put on my lip towards the end because I need to slightly recurl my hair. No need to show you guys that again because you guys saw that yesterday. So I'm gonna touch it up just a little bit and then we'll come back with the lip. I don't even want highlight. Do I want highlight on my nose? Okay, so I am gonna put a little highlight on my nose, like so. So since I'm not going to be out for long and I like that kind of juicy look, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Spray. So yes, it is dewy, but it helps my makeup last. Like, I don't have a problem with my makeup like sliding around or transferring. It just gives me a really nice finish. I like that. This hair is going to drive me crazy. I'm going to fix this hair and be back. All right, so y'all know the vibes with the hair, very effortless. I'm just gonna do a gloss. I don't feel like doing too much on my lips, so I'm gonna line my lips with Chestnut. And I'm gonna go in with MAC's Fashion Scoop. It kind of looks like Boy Bait. And then I'm gonna go on top with Sweet. Just a simple gloss gets the job done. I need to put on some earrings though. And of course I'm gonna finish off the look with some perfume. I'm gonna be wearing my Bond No. 9. This is like my go-to. It's around my neck. Smells so freaking good. So, so yeah, the hair is super simple, makeup simple, but definitely a transformation, definitely a glow up. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys check out Nadula hair. I will leave all the information down below and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah, bye.